Okay, today we're going to be installing my new plates, the double XL on the left side and the single side. If you're watching this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. You'll be able to see my next videos coming out or any product releases that we have. Hey, it's Mike here at Pro Steel Products. Today we're going to be installing the XL double box on the left mount, and we're going to do the single box on the right side mount. Today we're going to get right into it. This is the plate that we're going to be installing. First is the double mount left side XL double box. So as you can see, it's all one piece. All the mounting locations are in order, and I want to show you the bolt package that you're going to get. You're going to get two 1/2-inch spacers, two 8mm bolts, 5/8 spacer. This one's black because I misordered it. Usually they might be silver, but pay attention to the sizes. It's just a little bit thicker. And a 6mm button head bolt. That's all you're going to need in existing mounting locations for the KRX 1000. So let's get right to it. What you're first going to do is you're going to remove this bolt back here. It's going to have a D-ring like this on it. You're going to remove that. You're going to need a 12mm socket to remove that one. And you're going to remove this one up here. Same thing with the D-mount. You're going to use this location, that location, and down inside the bed you may have to clean that out because that's a good spot for dirt to hit, but it's a little wet because I rinsed it out a little bit. But a 10mm bolt to take this bolt out. So that one is not removed for time services. I'm going to pop this one out real quick. Okay, you won't be using that because I supplied you with the bolts, but I wanted to show you this spacer right here. It's got a narrow end and a fat end. This must go back inside there. It protects the plastic from getting crushed. So make sure this little thing is down in there before we put your spacers in. And these spacers will be right here on the bottom of those. Those have to remain in when you take these D-rings out. You'll see them. They're silver washers, spacers, and make sure you put them back in to protect the plastic so it doesn't crush, and the plastic has to move a little bit or else it'll crack. So the D-rings you can install back in after we put the plate on if you choose to, but you don't have to. But just make sure that the flat end is down so you don't put it upside down. So anyway, let's put these spacers in and get your bolt package. Your 1/2-inch will go right on top of that one. Another 1/2-inch over here. Then your 5/8 spacer is going to go right on top of that cone washer. Now you have your 3 bolts left. So what you're going to do, if you can see, this plate is contoured to this bed. This is the high point over here. So we're going to turn this. You can only put this in one way. So we're going to put that right down over top of those spacers. You're going to take one of your 8mm bolts and you're going to start it in the back. I do recommend that you start all bolts before you tighten them down. And you're going to take your other one, put it right in here. Then this one is a little bit of a challenge because you got to get your fingers. You can either try and drop it in through there and hit that hole and make sure you go through that spacer. Then it's going to take a 4mm hex key or Allen key to connect to that button head, and you're just going to tighten that down. To save time, I'm going to use my impact driver and just give it a quick hit so it okay, now that you have these 2 bolts were started, that's why I tightened this one down. And now you're going to take a 13mm and you're going to tighten the other 2 down. And that's your install right there. You're all done, ready to put your double wide box in there, and you're ready to roll. It won't come out of there. Solid mount. It won't go anywhere. So that was the install for the double XL on the left side. Now we're going to do the single on the right side so you can put it all together and not worry about losing your boxes. So let me show you this one. This is the single right side mount. It's going to be real quick and easy. You got two mounting locations, the one in the center of the bed and the one at the corner up there. That's the one that's going to have the D-ring also. Let me set this on top of that one. So in here in the bed, on the back side, you're going to have the D-ring back here. You're going to take that out with a 12mm bolt or a socket. You can reuse these if you like I said on the last one. Then you're going to take the 10mm out of the center of the bed, and I didn't take it out yet, so let me burn that one out real quick. You won't be using this bolt, so discard that or keep it for future reference. In this bolt kit, you're just going to get two spacers, 1/2 inch, 1 5/8. You got your button head and you got your hex head 8mm bolt, and that's all it's going to take in the existing mounting locations of the KRX. So once you get this out, keep in mind you have one of them cone spacers again. Make sure the flat end, the fat end, is facing upward. That protects your plastic. And you're going to have to pause there a minute because I don't have another spacer. Okay, I have the spacer in my hand, and this is the same silver one that you had on the other side with the D-rings. This goes on the bottom to protect the plastic. So we're going to stick it back in that hole, and we're going to take our bolt kit, take our spacers. This one's a 5/8 tall. It might be silver, but stick it right down on top of that one. Take the 1/2 inch, put it on top of that spacer in the back. Now you have two bolts left. So you're going to align this. It'll only go in one way. So we're going to put that in the back. Get it started first. Don't tighten them down until you got both of them started. And once you get that started, which that one's got a lot of dirt in it, so it's probably going to be a pain. Then you're going to line up the one in the center. Get it started. And I don't think this back one started, so let me try it again here. If you need to, you could put some WD-40 on it. I think that's going to go. So come on, get in there. There we go. Okay. Put this one in. Oop. Takes the 4mm Allen head or hex key. We're going to pop that one in. You just give it a little bit and that thing's not going to go anywhere. And there you go. That's your install. And let me put the boxes in and I'll show you how they sit. You're ready to go and you won't lose your boxes. See you on the next one.